Doesn't have a title. I'm tempted to call it Normandy. Let me know what you think. Blame television. Thanks to Baywatch and 100 bad 60s movies, we think of the beach as a recreational place, a surfing place, a place for tanned and beautiful bodies to be tanned and beautiful. Liars. We almost got the beaches back in the 70s with Jaws, with a giant shark that lurked under the water, hunting. That was closer, but we lost them again. Walking on a beach in a rainstorm, a stone beach, not a sand beach, where the waves break hard enough to snap a man's neck, while the wind screams the last words of sailors. That tells you the truth. The truth our ancestors knew. The beach is the first place the Vikings come. The beach is the first place the Spanish land. The beach is the breach in the world, and if you do not guard it carefully, death will land there, wearing alien clothes. I'm waiting for it. Even in a night like this, when I'm soaked through and coughing deep, when my flashlight won't show 2 feet in front of me, I'm out here, guarding. You damn fools. The trash on the rocks is tempting fate. The used needles and open condoms and beer cans, the call of a wounded animal. You project whatever you leave behind out into the world. The empty bottles of sunscreen, here and there an odd sock, plastic wrap. They are all a trail that leads something right to our doors. Leave a big enough pile of trash, and something will feed on it. And then you have an infestation. My flashlight goes out. It couldn't last long in this weather. That's no surprise. I start to cough again. I know it will kill me, but I know what I'm doing. There's a kind of person who can't let the right things go, who will protect his children even when he finds out they're another man's, who will keep saluting even after the army's discharged him for a crime he didn't commit. There's a kind of man who can't help guarding the weak because there's nothing else for him to do. He doesn't belong with them. They won't accept him, and he won't eat them for food. So we might as well protect them from the men who will. The shark who swims, the wolf who hunts, the Vikings who come across the sea in long boats. I'm killing myself, but I'm doing it the right way. When the last of us are gone, when humanity has squandered all of the humans willing to stand up for it, then the end comes, and it will be brutal, ugly, something I would never allow. It will come over the beach first. Lightning on top of thunder shakes the earth, and for a moment the whole coastline is bright as day. For a moment it's so obvious what is out there, a dark ship with black sails, tacking in even against the wind, thunder hiding its drums. Then the darkness returns, but not soon enough. Only eyes remain, eyes between the storm drops, but I've got them now, in my sight. We see each other, through the night and through the rain, and my chest tightens because I won't cough now. I raise my rod and step down just before the tide, and we stare. Eyes like an insect, eyes like a swarm, eyes like a corpse devoured by maggots. It sizes me up, deciding what kind of man I am, and my back doesn't bend. Water pounds my pupils, but I do not blink. The fools who trashed my beach and led it here are under my protection, and will be until they foreclose on my home and put me out on the street and shut me up in an elder care unit, attended by nurses whose love begins and ends with their shift. I know it, and I hate them, but it wants to know what kind of man I am, and my back doesn't bend. Mine! These ungrateful children are mine! It blinks, and that's all it takes. It turns back into the wind, a ship again, its loud drums syncopating slavery, gliding like a snake over ice. I plant my rod in the ground, and it's a full 5 minutes before I cough again, collapse to my knees, and keep coughing until the rain stops. I stagger up and walk back over to the road, to the parking lot far away. 2 kids are sitting in their car, have been sitting in their car the whole time kissing. Good for them. They stop as I pass by, staring, eventually snickering. But they stopped.